We live in hard times. We live in unprecedented times. We live in uncertain times. But in such times, Americans have always faced their fears and rose victorious in the fight for faith, family, and freedom. Even today, we have everything we need to keep our hope alive. Our fellow Americans, and now, songs for the American spirit. Welcome to Songs for the American People. I'm Kyle Schmidt, and I've got the joy to be able to share with you an incredible song today from Ellen M.H. Gates. You probably never heard of her, maybe you have, but she was born in 1835. She died in 1920, and in between, she penned several poems, several songs, and I have the pleasure of sharing one with you that was, in a sense, untitled. It went by the first line, "If you cannot on the ocean," and I've chosen to call this song Anywhere. The song is actually really, really fitting for our time. It talks about if you can't find work where you are, go find work somewhere else, right? If you can't do it here, go do it there. If you can't climb the mountain, sit at the feet of the mountain and find something to do there, right? And I think it's so important in this time, at the time of this recording, with the unprecedented crisis that we have with COVID-19. Sometimes people are finding themselves out of work altogether, and there's a temptation to want to stop, to want to give up, to not do anything more. I'll say, well, here I am and my work's gone, and now I guess there's nothing I can do. No, in this poem, in this song, Ellen Gates is encouraging us to not accept that kind of defeat, to not just give up if our work where we are has dried up, or if we've become unable to do it. Go find something else to do somewhere else. And so, really, really important. I hope that's an encouragement to you, wherever you might find yourself, whether you have steady work right now, or you are, in fact, in that situation where you don't know what to do. So let me read you the lyrics here to this poem, and then I was, again, had the privilege to take these lyrics and cement it with my music and bring it to life, and I hope you enjoy the song here in just a minute. So here we go. This poem is called Anywhere by Ellen M.H. Gates. If you cannot on the ocean sail among the swiftest fleet, rocking on the highest billows, laughing at the storms you meet, you can stand among the sailors, anchored yet within the bay. You can lend a hand to help them as they launch their boats away. If you are too weak to journey up the mountains steep and high, you can stand within the valley while the multitudes go by. You can chant in happy measure as they slowly pass along. Though they may forget the singer, they will not forget the song. If you cannot in the harvest garner up the richest sheaves, many a grain both ripe and golden oft the careless reaper leaves. Go and glean among the briars, growing rank against the wall, for it may be that their shadow hides the heaviest grain of all. If you cannot in the conflict prove yourself a soldier true, if where fire and smoke are thickest there's no work for you to do, when the battlefield is silent you can go with careful tread, you can bear away the wounded, you can cover up the dead, go and toil in any vineyard, do not fear to do and dare. If you want a field of labor, you can find it anywhere. Wow, powerful. I think my favorite line is this, though they may forget the singer, they will not forget the song. Your work is worthwhile no matter where you do it, and no matter even if they forget you, but yet you had such an impact and how you served others. And so consider what you enjoy, what you're good at, where your opportunities lie, and go find work there and love it. So without further ado, here is my musical take on this old poem from Ellen M.H. Gates entitled Anywhere. I hope you really enjoy it.
If you cannot on the ocean sail among the swiftest fleet, rocking on the highest billows, laughing at the storms you meet. You can stand among the sailors, anchored yet within the bay. You can lend a hand to help them as they launch their boats away. If you are too weak to journey up the mountain steep and high, you can stand within the valley while the multitudes go by. You can chant in happy measure as they slowly pass along. Though they may forget the singer, they will not forget the song. If you cannot in the harvest, garner up the richest sheaves. Many a grain both ripe and golden off the careless reaper leaves. Go and glean among the briars, growing rank against the wall. For it may be that the shadow hides the heaviest grain of all. If you cannot in the conflict, prove yourself a soldier true. If where fire and smoke are thickest, there's no work for you to do. When the battlefield is silent, you can go with careful tread. You can bear away the wounded, you can cover up the dead. Go and toil in any vineyard, do not fear to do and dare. If you want a field of labor, you can find it anywhere.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's song as much as I did. And more than that, I hope it has fueled your spirit in the fight for faith, family, and freedom. Who in your family and friends might really enjoy today's song? Share it with them now. Are you on Instagram? I'd love to connect with you. You can find me at Songs for the American Spirit. Lastly, be on the lookout for our songs to be on all major platforms soon. Until then, my fellow Americans, never back down and never give up.